Yeah. Locked in now. Trap Theology, Detroit Sway, ATLE. Yeah. Let's go.
Miracles as a personal directive. It is sometimes thought that miracles are supernatural because they amount to divine intrusions into the ordinary and predictable operations of an otherwise closed and self-perpetuating domain of nature. Mechanical metaphors are often used to give a picture of this natural order. For instance, the metaphor of a well-designed clock which God devised, wound up, stood back from, and now runs on its own. Except for those rare occasions when the clock makes steps in and interfere with the way he intended the clock to operate. The more philosophically sophisticated way to describe the situation is to speak of natural law. The events which transpire in the universe, whether monumental or minuscule, are viewed as inevitable and predictable according to causal factors, which can, in theory, be described in systematic law-like principles. Many ancient Greek philosophers, e.g. Heraclitus, the Stoics, conceived of an eternal and impersonal logos or reason, governing or flowing through the realm of matter, thus organizing all motion or activity into a rational order. The religious version of this notion that there are laws of nature postulates a personal God as the origin of the material world and of the causal principles by which it operates. But this God, in the free or arbitrary exercise of his almighty will, is nevertheless separated from the ordinary and ongoing workings of the world he made. God has chosen not to directly govern every detail in the created world on a moment-by-moment basis. And thus nature has laws inherent in it, which determine what things are like and how things happen. Variations on this conception of God's world as governed by impersonal natural laws are found in a wide range of Christian professions, from deism to Thomism to evangelical Arminianism. Miracles as a personal directive. It is sometimes thought that miracles are supernatural because they amount to divine intrusions into the ordinary and predictable operations of an otherwise closed and self-perpetuating domain of nature. Mechanical metaphors are often used to give a picture of this natural order. For instance, the metaphor of a well-designed clock which God devised, wound up, stood back from, and now runs on its own. The supernaturalness of a miracle consists in its violation of the laws of nature. God interferes with the machinery of the world and its law-directed actions and procedures. This is a flawed and terribly misleading way of thinking about the cosmos and about God. However, God's self-revelation in the scriptures offers no support for the idea that there are impersonal laws of nature which make the world operate mechanically and with an inevitability which is free from the choices of God's will. In fact, the Bible offers us a view of the world which is quite contrary to this. One where God and his agents are seen as intimately, continuously, and directly involved in all the detailed events which transpire in the created order. God personally created and now personally directs all the affairs of the world. The sustaining of all animal life and renewing of the plants in this world is the work of God's Spirit. Jehovah's Spirit is intimately involved with the processes of the created world, from the withering of the flowers to driving the rushing streams. God's decretive will governs all things which happen, from the changing of the seasons to the hairs on our head. Even the apparently fortuitous events in this life are planned and carried out by his sovereign will. Paul declares that God works all things according to the counsel of his will. That is, he causes everything to happen which happens. There is no semi-autonomous self-operating realm of nature, whose impersonal laws are occasionally violated by the God who reveals himself in the pages of the Bible. Nothing is independent of him and his sovereign, imminent, personal will.
Ikaw si